Now we are learning some new information about the victims involved in last night's fiery plane crash. New video shows the wreckage. In the aftermath, 2 people on board were killed and a third was critically injured. It happened last night on Milton near Van Dyke and Lynch on Detroit's east side. 7 Action News reporter Nia Harden spoke with the family of one of the victims and has more on his condition.
An NTSB investigator will be here all afternoon. They have this area blocked off over here, you can see, and I want you to take a look at that plane. You can see it is upside down. The family from Texas surprised to hear the devastating news.
Yeah, just a good guy. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just kind of in shock right now.
Danny Bose from Houston is talking about his cousin, 54-year-old Greg Bose. Danny says Greg and his 48-year-old wife, Julie, were killed in last night's small plane crash on Detroit's east side. According to him, Peyton, Greg's 17-year-old son, is the one shown here walking away from the scene after a witness used an axe to open the plane. Danny says his cousin's been flying for years, but hadn't flown in the last decade. He says he bought this plane last week.
I was asking him, if he flies anymore. He said no, but he was thinking about getting back into it. And I really believe that conversation kind of piqued his interest in flying again.
Danny says Greg was headed to Detroit for his daughter's cheer competition. But around 8 o'clock last night, police say the Cessna 210 hit a tree and flipped into the ground. City Tower says their gear indication light was out and they were possibly out of fuel. Danny says he was almost on that aircraft.
When we were talking about this trip and he told me that only 3 of them were going to be in the plane, I came so close to asking him if he minded if I flew out there with him. And I know he would have said yes, but for some reason I felt like I shouldn't do it.
The family says Peyton has 3rd-degree burns and is still in the hospital. Once investigators are done with the scene over here, that plane will be moved to a secure facility for further examination. Nia Harden, 7 Action News.